If there is one very important rule of life which everyone has to learn, that is flexibility. Once I was sitting in my room, relaxing in the warm and refreshing spring weather, that my attention went on something strange. Just a few feet away from me, there was a life and death struggle going on. There was a small fly which had got trapped in my room and was trying hard to go out from the closed window pane. The whining wings of the fly were telling the strategy which the fly was trying to use, and it was try harder. There was only one problem, that it was not working. Though the fly was trying its best, dozens and dozens of times, hitting itself hard against the glass window, but it was impossible for it to break open the glass. Whereas, just a few steps away, there was a door 3 times as wide as the window, and it was all open. Just a few seconds of flying, and the insect would reach its goal, which was the outside world. Then, why did the insect not try out a different strategy? Why was it so stuck up with its only strategy to break open the glass and try harder and harder for it? Was breaking the window its goal, or was its goal was to achieve the outside world? Trying harder isn't always the solution by which you achieve more in life. We need to be flexible in order to change our strategies and yet meet our life's goals. It was so unfortunate to see the fly being so rigid. Yet the same mistake is what we find ourselves doing. So rigid and not being flexible. I see a lot of times many of us being stuck up trying to apply a particular strategy and not being able to find success in it. Sometimes people are just so stuck up because they want some marks which they are not getting, or they want to look better but they are not able to, they want to get a better job but they are not able to, they want to become more rich but they are not able to, they want that bungalow or that car, or sometimes a relationship with a particular person. Now, all these things, I don't say that they are not important, but they are merely a strategy for a higher life's goal which we are trying to achieve. And if we identify that, we can be flexible, go ahead and try to achieve that goal instead of being stuck up on those old strategies which are not working. We need to differentiate between what is a strategy and what is the life's goal. Everyone's life's goal is same, and that is we are doing whatever we are doing to find happiness in life, isn't it? Through all those strategies of getting good marks, getting a college, getting a job, getting more money, looking more attractive, getting that relationship, a bungalow or a car, whatever, isn't it that we are trying to be happy? And according to all the wisdom literatures of the world, the true happiness lies in seva. When you remain focused on this life's goal of trying to serve others, it's then that you can become totally flexible about the different strategies which you are trying to use. You don't have to keep using the same old strategies if they are not working. Next time, if you're feeling stuck up, focus on the life's goal of seva. Ask yourself this question: how can I best serve? And accordingly, to change the different strategies and remain focused on this goal. And believe me, you will achieve the life's goal of finding true happiness and satisfaction of heart. Let me substantiate this with the help of a story. This is the story given in Bhagavata Puran about a great king named Prithu. Prithu Maharaj was truly a servant leader. He saw himself always as a servant of God, a representative of God in the life of his own citizens, and he was dedicated to serve them according to the Vedic injunctions. In order to get more auspiciousness, more prosperity, and more happiness for his citizens, he was performing fire sacrifices known as Ashwamedha Yajnas. He had completed 99 Ashwamedha Yajnas for the happiness of his citizens. And finally, he embarked upon the 100th fire sacrifice. It was then that a big problem arose. Indra, the king of the heavens, became so insecure because it was he alone who had completed 100 of those fire sacrifices earlier. And now he thought that if Prithu matched his record, maybe he will have to vacate his post of being the king of the heavens. Not knowing that Prithu's only life's goal was seva, Indra misjudged him and thereby created a lot of obstacles in Prithu's sacrifice. Dozens of times Prithu tried to do the sacrifice, and dozens of times Indra had placed different obstacles. Finally, in order to complete the 100th sacrifice, Prithu took out his bow and arrow and he was about to kill Indra. At that time, Lord Vishnu himself descended in the arena. Lord Vishnu suggested to Prithu, "Don't kill Indra. He is not a bad guy. He has just become insecure." After all, Prithu, it's not your goal to complete that 100th sacrifice. It's merely a strategy which you are using. Your goal is to please me and to give prosperity to your citizens. Just give up this idea, this strategy of doing the 100th yajna, and your goal will be achieved. Prithu Maharaj followed the instructions of Lord Vishnu. He was not egoistically stuck up with that strategy of performing that 100th sacrifice. In giving up that strategy, Prithu Maharaj achieved his life's goal of pleasing Vishnu and also giving the merits of prosperity to his citizens. Just like Prithu Maharaj, if we remain focused on our life's goal of seva and remain flexible about the different strategies which we are using to achieve it, we will also find a true happiness and satisfaction of heart. Remember, never get stuck up. Remain flexible and always ask yourself this question: how can I best serve?